Did you know a single overlooked maintenance task can lead to a $3,000 repair bill? Most drivers handle oil changes, but ignore hidden issues that slowly destroy their engine, brakes, and steering. In this video, we're breaking down 17 car maintenance mistakes that most people ignore. Until it's too late, some can lead to complete engine failure, while one tiny forgotten part could stop your car from running entirely. And stick around, because the last tip is a dirt-cheap fix that can prevent costly electrical and transmission failures. Let's dive in. Number 17, differential and transfer case fluids. Your engine and transmission aren't the only parts that need lubrication. The differential and transfer case also rely on fluid to keep gears running smoothly. These components handle power distribution to the wheels, especially in rear-wheel, all-wheel, and four-wheel drive vehicles. Over time, the fluid breaks down and collects metal shavings, reducing its ability to protect the gears. If ignored, this can lead to whining noises, rough driving, or complete failure, which can be expensive to fix. Check your owner's manual for the recommended service interval to avoid this. Many vehicles need differential and transfer case fluid changes every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Regular maintenance helps prevent grinding, overheating, and costly repairs. Number 16. Power steering fluid. Like transmission fluid, most people ignore power steering fluid until there's a problem. This fluid is what makes turning the wheel smooth and effortless. Over time, it gets dirty and loses effectiveness, leading to stiff steering, strange noises, or even total steering failure. Dirty fluid can also damage the power steering pump and rack, which are expensive to replace. If you notice a whining or groaning sound when turning, your fluid may already be low or contaminated. Most manufacturers recommend flushing the power steering fluid every 50,000 miles or as needed. This simple service protects the steering system and keeps driving effortless. Don't wait until turning the wheel feels like a workout. Check your power steering fluid regularly. Number 15. Brake fluid. Another fluid that you will not even think about is brake fluid. And that's because it doesn't get used up like oil or coolant. But over time, it absorbs moisture, which lowers its effectiveness and can lead to brake failure. Brake fluid transfers pressure from the pedal to the brakes. If it becomes contaminated or too low, the pedal might feel soft or spongy. In the worst cases, the brakes can overheat and stop working when you need them most. You can always check it anytime you pop the hood, look for the brake fluid reservoir, and make sure the level is within the recommended range. If it looks dark or dirty, it's time for a flush. Most experts recommend replacing brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Number 14. Coolant system. For new car owners with zero mileage, always ensure your coolant is at the right level. Depending on your driving, this can last about 2 to 4 years, or around 30,000 to 50,000 miles, before you need a flush. For those with older cars or buying used cars, it's a different story. Old coolant can become acidic, leading to corrosion inside the radiator, water pump, and heater core. If left unchecked, this can cause engine overheating, leaks, or even a complete radiator failure. The good thing is that a coolant flush is affordable and lasts for years. Number 13. Fuel filter. Your fuel can get dirty, and the dirt can come from different places. It could be sediment from gas stations, rust from your fuel tank, or debris in old fuel lines. That's why cars have a fuel filter, to trap these contaminants before they reach the engine. Over time, the filter clogs up, making it harder for fuel to flow. This can cause poor acceleration, rough idling, and even engine stalling. In the worst cases, a completely blocked filter can damage the fuel pump, leading to expensive repairs. Most manufacturers recommend changing the fuel filter every 20,000 to 40,000 miles, depending on your car and fuel quality. The good news is that a new fuel filter is cheap and easy to replace. Number 12. Timing belt or serpentine. This one is difficult for most people to understand and even harder to change. The worst part, getting the timing right is crucial because it's supposed to be replaced at the right interval to prevent serious engine damage. A timing belt or chain controls the movement of engine parts. If it snaps or slips, the engine can misfire or stop completely. Some cars have interference engines, meaning a broken timing belt can cause piston and valve damage, leading to a costly repair, sometimes even a full engine replacement. Most timing belts need to be replaced every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, which can be difficult to keep track of, especially if you're driving an old car. Chains last longer, but still require checks. The serpentine belt, which powers components like the alternator and water pump, should also be inspected regularly. I recommend letting a professional handle this one. A small mistake can lead to big engine problems. Number 11, cabin and engine air filters. You can forget to change your air and oil filters unless you have changed your engine oil. But that's still not an excuse. I recommend replacing the oil and engine air filters whenever you change your oil. Here's why. Your oil filter traps dirt and contaminants that build up as oil circulates through the engine. Over time, it clogs, reducing oil flow and allowing dirty oil to circulate. If you change your oil but keep an old filter, you're still letting dirty particles into the fresh oil, reducing its effectiveness. Similarly, the engine's air filter ensures clean airflow, which is crucial for combustion. A clogged air filter makes the engine work harder, leading to poor fuel efficiency and sluggish performance. That's why replacing the oil and air filters with every oil change keeps your engine running at its best. Most manufacturers suggest changing air filters every 12,000 miles, but replace them sooner if you drive in dusty areas. I've even discussed this further in another video. Check it out. Why you need to change oil filter every oil change. Number 10, undercarriage inspections. The undercarriage takes a beating from water, dirt, salt, and road debris. Rust, loose parts, or leaks can go unnoticed until they cause serious damage. Inspect the undercarriage every few months, especially if you drive in snowy or coastal areas. Look for rust spots, fluid leaks, or damaged components. Washing the undercarriage removes salt and dirt, helping prevent corrosion. Number 9, struts and shocks. Struts and shocks absorb bumps and keep your car stable. When they wear out, you might notice bouncing, nosediving when braking, or poor handling. Bad shocks also increase braking distance, making your car less safe. Most last 50,000 to 100,000 miles, but rough roads can wear them out faster. If your car feels unstable or leans too much in turns, it's time to get them checked. Driving with worn-out shocks reduces control and increases tire wear. Replacing them keeps your ride smooth and safe. Number 8, fuel quality and additives. We are big fans of fuel additives on car care clues, but only if you use the right ones at the right time. Sadly, most people don't and end up being scammed. If you drive a new car, additives won't help your engine. By law, gasoline in the US comes with additives anyway. However, if your car manual recommends it, buy high-quality fuel to take car maintenance to the next level. While it costs a bit extra, it reduces the risk of clogged fuel filters and injectors. A fuel injector clean costs between $50 and $200. High-quality fuel is also more economical and better for your engine. It is also much cheaper than wasting $20 per bottle of fuel additive. So, using high-quality gas could help you save up to $400 a year. However, you'll need additives if you drive an old car, especially one with a carburetor. Whatever you drive, one thing you shouldn't do without is the next on our list. Number 7, tire rotation and alignment. Tires don't wear evenly. The front ones wear out faster because they handle turning and most of the braking force. If you don't rotate them, some will wear out too soon while others still have life left. This leads to uneven traction, poor handling, and higher fuel consumption. Alignment is just as important. Hitting potholes, curbs, or rough roads can throw your wheels out of alignment. When that happens, your car might pull to one side and your tires will wear unevenly or bald faster. To avoid this, rotate your tires while changing your oil. Also, check your alignment at least once a year. This helps your tires last longer, improves fuel efficiency, and keeps your ride smooth. Tire maintenance is more than just rotation and alignment. Other common mistakes can wear out your tires faster and cost you more in the long run. I've covered them in detail in my video, Car Tire Mistakes You're Making. Check it out above. Number 6. Transmission fluid. Most people only want to change what they can see, like engine oil or wiper blades. But transmission fluid is just as important. It keeps the gears shifting smoothly, prevents overheating, and reduces wear inside the transmission. Over time, transmission fluid breaks down and collects debris. When that happens, gears start slipping, shifting feels rough, and the transmission overheats. Neglecting transmission fluid changes is a major cause of early transmission failure, which can cost $3,000 or more to replace. Most manufacturers recommend changing automatic transmission fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. For manual transmissions, the interval can be longer. Always check your owner's manual. Skipping this simple step can lead to one of the most expensive car repairs. Number 5. Spark plug. No plugs, no power. Spark plugs ignite the fuel-air mixture inside the engine, creating the combustion that keeps your car running. If they wear out, you'll notice rough idling, slow acceleration, poor fuel economy, or even misfires. A copper spark plug can last up to 30,000 miles, while platinum and iridium plugs can go twice that distance. Some high-end iridium plugs even last 100,000 miles. But waiting too long to replace them can strain the ignition coils and lead to costly engine repairs. Check your owner's manual for the recommended interval. Replacing spark plugs on time keeps your engine smooth, fuel efficient, and responsive. Don't wait until your car struggles to start. Number 4. Driving below 1/4 tank. There are a lot of myths about how much fuel should be in your car. We did a full video on this, and you should check it out. 9 fuel myths stupid people fall for. Many people believe that driving with low fuel will damage their engine, but that is false. It will damage the fuel pump, which sits in the fuel tank and needs gas to keep it lubricated. When the tank is low, there isn't enough lubrication for the fuel pump, so it overheats. The fuel pump, including labor, will cost between $500 and $1,000 to replace. That is why you should keep the tank at least 1/4 full. The next set of car repair secrets are the real money savers. Ignoring any of these could lead to extremely expensive repairs. Number 3, check engine light. According to the International Drivers Association, 29% of car owners ignore the check engine light. Most of the time, the light comes on when you need an oil change. However, it can also signal more important problems. Cars don't go bad all at once. They tend to start with smaller issues. Small sensor issues can cost $50 to fix, and some can even be solved with light cleaning at home. However, if you ignore them, they could spiral. Eventually, failing parts will cause engine failure, which will cost up to $10,000 to fix. If you don't have one yet, it's time to buy an OBD2 scanner. They cost less than $40 and always come in handy. Never ignore the check engine light, and never ignore the next tip. Number 2, changing engine oil on time. This is one of the most recommended and essential car maintenance tasks. Yet, many drivers delay it. Oil lubricates the engine, reduces heat, and prevents wear. Over time, it breaks down and collects dirt, which can cause sludge buildup. According to a study by the American Automobile Association, AAA, Skipping oil changes is a leading cause of engine failure. Old oil cannot properly protect the engine, leading to overheating and costly repairs. Experts suggest changing oil every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, depending on your car and driving conditions. If you drive in stop-and-go traffic, tow heavy loads, or take short trips, your oil wears out faster. Check your owner's manual for the right interval. Keeping up with regular oil changes is one of the easiest ways to make your engine last. In fact, with proper maintenance, many cars can reach well over 200,000 miles without major engine issues. Number 1. Wiper blades. Worn-out wiper blades streak, squeak, and fail to clear water properly. This can reduce visibility in rain or snow, making driving dangerous. Rubber blades dry out and crack over time, especially in hot or freezing weather. Check them every few months and replace them at least once a year. If they leave streaks or make noise, it's time for new ones. Good wipers keep your windshield clear and your driving safe. Bonus tip: one of the most overlooked parts of a car is the engine ground strap. This small cable connects the engine to the chassis, allowing proper electrical flow. A bad ground strap can cause starting issues, dim lights, sensor failures, and even transmission problems. Check it for corrosion or loose connections. Replacing it is cheap, but can save you from costly electrical issues. The video above explains the signs of a faulty engine ground strap. Don't miss it. These 17 car maintenance most people ignore can save you money and extend your car's life. Don't wait for costly repairs. Stay ahead of maintenance. Like, subscribe, and click the link below to watch our new video on 13 mechanic scams everyone falls for.